Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Total War Pharoah. So today's video is going to be, I guess, a little bit different. We're not necessarily going to be playing a lot of the game, more so watching, as I wanted to make a video talking about some of the pretty major issues I've had with the Pharoah's AI over my last maybe 5-6 hours of gameplay. I will preface this video, of course, by saying I'm not just here to hate on Total War Pharoah's, definitely not here to hate on CA in general. This is more so just kind of like showing you guys what the Total War Pharoah AI is like, so that if you are planning on buying or skipping this game, you are a bit more informed. So do be civil down below in the comments. There's definitely no need to attack any developers or anything along them lines, and I shouldn't really even have to say that, but hey, we live in 2023. I will also preface this video as we dive in. I've got 4 replays today as well, so we've got 2 siege, but we've got a siege battle, we've got a minor settlement battle, and then 2 land battles. And again, I will preface this by saying that I am playing a pre-release version of the game. I assume there will be 1 or 2 more patches before the actual release version of the game does come out. However, we are like under a month away from launch, so something as fundamental as the AI, I doubt will improve dramatically from this point on. Maybe it will, who knows? But yeah, just at this point in time, this is how the AI is. And this was one of the land battles I was fighting on my stream, and I mean, you can immediately see what's kind of going on, and this seems to be a running theme. The AI doesn't really know what the hell it wants to do, and it's not like I'm doing anything crazy. Like, I threw some chariots around the flank, I brought up my army in a very standard formation, and the AI, I guess, can't really understand what the hell is going on here, which is really embarrassing. Like, this is really bad for the AI to be doing this. This was, I think, the only occasion it did something like this, as stupid as this. But this is pretty much, major. This is a really bad issue. And then even when the battle does continue, as you guys can see, the AI does kind of spread out, but doesn't really try and match me, match my battle line whatsoever. They do funnel in. There's multiple units like all in this central position, and they do send units charging away the chariots, which again is understandable. They do have to deal with that, but yeah, this is pretty bad. There's units just kind of scattered around, and they're just heavily focused in. They're not trying to like match my battle line or anything along them lines, and yeah, that initial blobbing just really, I guess, messed up any chance they had of forming a cohesive battle line. Okay, next we have a battle where I'm sallying out of a settlement and pushing forward. Again, I really like the way that the settlement is actually inside of it. It's a real shame you can't mount units up here. It'd be really cool if you could actually go ahead and fight down here and choose to take the battle here. And again, that's actually another really good reason. You guys will see in the next minor settlement battle, it'd be ultra cool if you could kind of initiate the battle out here with the wall as a defensive position. Apparently, I think someone said that you could do that in Troy. I actually have no idea. I didn't get enough hours in Troy to really go ahead and feel this. Okay, so next battle, I'm sallying out. The AI is, again, not really sure on what it's doing here, trying to reform, but at least it's matching my formation. They don't have a ton of infantry, but they do have at least some good axes. I'm going to push up here, and I'm going to go ahead and just hold the choke point, use my missiles. Again, bounce power bar is very even at this point. There's no real discerning factors. I'm on the offense as well, so I'm going to be very aggressive here. Push forward. The AI set up their chariots, etc. We have a little bit of a skirmish off. And then all of a sudden, the AI just starts look at this. The AI just starts sending in units, one by one. This isn't a full-on engagement. This isn't this isn't them skirmishing or anything along them lines. The AI just sends in one individual unit to come and fight me. He has infantry here, has his general unit here just getting shot, infantry back here, has his chariots, which could be kind of aggressive. Granted, I have more infantry than him, but it's kind of like the AI doesn't really know if it wants to skirmish with me, which it's currently doing with its chariots and its archers, or if it wants to engage with me. And that just means that they just send in units one by one. I'm going to go ahead and surround this with my generals, cut them to pieces. And then they're going to do exactly the same thing again. So I'm going to kill this unit right here. And then look, another opponent has come to fight. We're going to send in again another unit of Egyptian axemen into my defensive line as I just continue to just shoot them down. And at this point, I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. Let's just charge them down. Again, what the hell what's this unit doing as well? I guess maybe they can't see it, and they're a little bit scared of any cavalry coming, but this unit was just completely facing the wrong direction as well. These axemen haven't jumped in to stop this quite yet, or anything along them lines. Again, the archers are just charging in to come to their death here as well in my formation. And yeah, that's, you know, but it's not really great. Like, the AI seems really indecisive, doesn't really know what it's doing, and it's quite frustrating to have this happen, because one of the main things is, like, the reason why I believe that the maps are so small. Like, the map is tiny. Like, the map is absolutely tiny. If you, like, I had, what, like 10 units along here. If I was also sending units around the flank and then trying to use, like, chariots to, like, maneuver and stuff, there's just no room. Like, there's no room to maneuver. The battle maps are very small, and I assume that was to help the AI in some sense to, like, actually kind of just go forward and you just hit into each other. And the AI is really struggling to kind of comprehend that and either engage or not, you know? And yeah, it's really frustrating. It's really frustrating because I feel like big battle maps are like a big part, like deciding where you're going to fight the enemy is where it's all about. And I really love, like, the detail, the handcrafted detail that does, you know, like, that is in a handful of the Pharaoh maps. Like, they're cool designs, but they also bottleneck you. There's no decision on where you want to form up your formation. And yeah, it's just kind of frustrating. Cool. So now we've taken a look at the two land battles. Now let's dive in and take a look at a minor settlement battle and see how the AI kind of acts with that. Okay, cool. Minor settlement battle. So this was something that I picked up on in my earlier access review of the game. Not review, but look at the game. It was about 3 months ago. And I was very, very aware, and I noticed very quickly that if you just start shooting the AI in a minor settlement battle, they simply just sally out and fight you, but not in a good way. So right here, I'm going to push up here. I'm going to kind of position my entire force here. I start shooting them, and then boom. What's the point of us fighting inside of this settlement? The AI is just going to charge out. Granted, I have missile superiority, so they don't want to get shot. That's cool. But then why do we even have to have this battle? Why don't they just sally out and fight me on the field, right? Like, this is just a positive for me. And it's not like either that the AI is going out and sallying soldiers out from every single crevice to kind of really try and outflank my missile superiority. No, they simply just charge. They're like, this unit's coming all the way from over here just to go into this blob. And you can see, like, I'm just shooting them. I have peasant spearmen as well. I have, like, the worst infantry in the game. And this is all you need to do. You know, chariots, because there's nothing around here trying to stop me. There's nothing coming to outflank me. Again, if the AI outflanked me, I would be screwed here because I would have nothing. Like, I've had to commit all my infantry here. My peasant spearmen, they're literally just dudes in a cloth and with a spear, you know? Like, they're nothing. They would melt. And if they just sent any of their infantry, they have spare infantry back here, round the flank, they'd easily be able to deal with me. So what I feel like, you know, the AI should have that decision making on the AI should have the decision making, like, on the campaign map. Like, oh, we don't have missile superiority. The banter power bar was pretty even, I believe, when we started the battle. We should just engage we should just sally out and engage in an open field battle, you know? Like, that should just be their rhetoric. That should just be their progression. And boom, you know, the AI routes, and we just, yeah, absolutely kill them. Okay, let's finally take a look at sieges as well. This was something that I definitely noticed as well in like a handful of the siege battles I ran into. There were you know, a bunch of issues with the AI that really did cause some yeah, just stuff I just didn't really enjoy. By the way, I love the map as well. I think the actual battle maps in Pharaohs are really nice, like the siege maps. A big fan of this. Like, you can have archers up here firing down and stuff. That's really cool. There's defensive positions to fall back on and stuff. Yeah, I really do enjoy the battle map. So right now I'm just simply pushing up, having my archers fire in and stuff. You know, they're kind of just dueling back and forth. First thing I noticed as well, that there are some issues here with climbing up the ladders as well. So it's not like it's like everybody's climbing up the ladder. Like, there's a very kind of small amount of people climbing up the ladders at once, which kind of I guess doesn't really give a great way of attacking. There's a lot of movement on the walls. Also noticed that there's minor bugs. Again, stuff like this I would hope would be fixed before launch, but again, we don't know. It just kind of, again, just takes you out of that immersion, right? It's just like very simple. Maybe it's just this part of the wall's bugged and they just need it reported, and it's something that hopefully will be cleaned up. But my major issue in sieges and watching how them kind of how they unfold is this right here. So I'm currently smashing down the gate. Oh, and boys, those of you who are around in Rome 1 days, you're about to be in for some nostalgia right here. So yeah, just attacking down the gates. It's down to 16%, just cutting it down. You know, trying to break through it with my weapons and stuff. Just chilling, just hanging out, just kind of cutting away, and then boom, my unit routes down the gate and just opens it. That's my unit doing that. My unit kind of routes and then just, yeah, runs out, opens the gate for me, and now my units are in there, and then the gate closed, and half my units are here, and yeah, half my units are here, and they're just glitched out now. There's an entire unit just glitched out. And because obviously the AI, you know, again, I go back to kill the gate, and again, because the AI isn't really reacting to this, they got a unit of depleted slingers right there. I end up taking the gatehouse momentarily. You'll be able to see it in a second again. Not just over the gate. The gate, boom. I took the gates somehow. The gates are mine. No, actually, no, sorry. I take that back. The gates opened again because my unit routed through there. So I haven't actually taken the gates yet. Because that, I had more units here, so I took the gatehouse. You have captured the gate. Just ram my units through. But again, not all my units could make their way through. Again, by the way, as well, beautiful sandstorm right here. New sandstorm gives a really nice, like that looks awesome, right? That looks cool. You got to admit it. That looks good. That looks good. So it doesn't look good though. It is this. Again, running my units through the gate that I just randomly took. The AI takes it back. The AI takes it back, and then doors slam shot. My chariots, half my chariots are out, half my chariots are in. I mean, look at this cluster. Again, the chariots are struggling to get through the gate. You know, what do? Send a unit to every single capture point. Win the day. AI doesn't really react. I think they send a unit of spearmen, but my quarter of a unit of chariots that somehow made it through are going to be absolutely fine. Just send it to every single capture point. AI doesn't send soldiers back. They send a unit of javelins, which my archers could have dealt with anyway. They have all this infantry up here, just fighting the smallest amount of men. Again, like, I just don't, yeah. Just don't, what are we doing, man? What are we doing? Like, jumping in and stuck, and half this unit is inside the settlement. You know, it's just very frustrating. Then I'm like microing this unit, half this quarter of a unit of chariots that are like glitched out because the gate got given to me and then taken back. Yeah. So the chariots are just going to do that basically for the rest of the match. I'm going to take the capture points, and yeah. Like, it's just frustrating. It's just frustrating. It really is, because these battles could be so cool. Like, they look awesome. Like, this is cool. Like, this looks awesome, right? And you could have, like, breaches and siege towers. All of that stuff is in. Again, another thing that kind of actually annoys me about breaches is when you make one, you can't choose where it goes. It's just random, which I feel like is a bit ratty. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of point out, you know, kind of how the AI is performing, at least for me. Again, this is just how the AI has been performing for me in my battles. These are 4 replays that I got yesterday streaming, and I think one of them was from me recording separately. So 2 separate occasions. The AI generally, I wouldn't expect the AI to change. Again, I'm about to win the siege battle here. Like, I'm gonna lose the siege battle. There's no way I take the walls, right? They have all of this. But I'm going to win the siege battle because I just ran through and, yeah, did my thing. Yeah, just took the capture points like so. You know, GG easy. GG easy. Yeah, so when you take all the capture points as well, the AI slowly starts to lose morale as well. So they lose a percentage of their morale every 20 seconds, depending on the battle. Again, of course, they're going to lose at a certain point. So yeah, hopefully this has shown you some more stuff about the game, and kind of just informed you on whether or not to pick it up. Again, this is just my experience. This is just my, like 7-8 hours of playing the game. These are a handful of replays. Again, sometimes in the land battles, the AI would form up nicely and not send units in individually, one by one. But these, you know, these aren't just individual situations, and you know, I would say they do show up now and again more often than maybe I would like. So we're going to wrap up the video today. Hopefully, yeah, I guess I said this has given you some more insight on the game. Again, this is just my experience with it. This isn't like, you know, maybe you wouldn't, if you bought this game, you wouldn't receive any of the problems I've run into, and hopefully maybe that it will get addressed at some point, because yeah, there's some serious fundamental problems right there, and hopefully that they can be sorted. But yeah, I wanted to make this video just to kind of, you know, show that off. And if you enjoyed, please do drop a like. It really does help out the channel. Again, if you enjoy this type of content, well, not enjoy this type of content, but if you enjoy my style of video, I should say, I'd really appreciate if you could hit that subscribe button, and of course comment down below. It really does help out for the algorithm. But please, let's be civil, let's not attack anybody, or, you know, kind of be rude. Let's just kind of keep it on the 100, and I'll see you guys in the next one.